Hello everybody and welcome to the video. My name is Medici and today I bring you some more Age of Origins content. This time around we are checking the Doom Arena. The Doom Arena is another event that takes place with your alliance, so you gotta fight alongside your alliance members, and this is sort of like a PvE version of the Elite Wars. You can also find it within the panel of your alliance, as you can see if you click here. Let me quit this real quick, and as you go to the panel here on your alliance, you can find it right beneath the Elite Wars. So we just activated the event. People are getting ready and we have about 3 minutes and a half to join the event. So let me do that real quick because otherwise I'll miss out on it. And the way you join is pretty much the same as the Elite Wars. Just click on join battle, choose your troops real quick. I already have mine set up here, so I just need to do that. And now we are inside the event. Now the way the event will take place basically is going to be very similar to the Elite Wars. There is a bunch of strongholds, you can call them, and you gotta move through them slowly. Now this is PvE, so there's already enemies within this, I'm assuming. I'm not really sure because I haven't really actually checked out what the battle looks like, but in any case you can see that there is some icons on the map. You can see that there is some other kinds of cities here. There's one with a die, some sort of understanding something random's happening right there. Then there is one that's healing up, so I'm assuming that's giving us some sort of buff. The enemy might take that one down to cancel some buffs from us. There is a big enemy here in the middle. I'm assuming that's also some sort of accumulation of enemies. You can see there is a skull right there, and then there is some numbers on top of the strongholds with some troop icon on them. So I'm assuming this is sort of like where the enemies are stationed. So obviously the objective is going to be to take out the enemy stronghold that's on the opposite side on the map. So for now we have our troops right here. They're ready and set up. We have our battle report, which is completely empty right now because nothing has happened yet. Then we can go ahead onto the chat, and obviously we have people talking about who is going to be deciding what to do here and how this is going to be playing out. And we have some rules here so we can read through them real quick. Okay, so the effects are the following. When you send your army to one of these special nodes with the markers, you gain special effects. So these effects cannot be stacked and the status will refresh periodically. So if we go to the skull, you are into a dead zone, completely wiping out your army, so you do not want to be getting into that. That's pretty cool to know. Now if we go to this one icon, you get attack power up. If you go to the heart, you get HP up. This one is attack power down, total HP down, and then you get random effect status, random buffs, and random debuffs. So once you step into those specific strongholds, you will be getting those things playing out. And as it says right here, sending a specific same effect can be stacked, so you only want to be having probably one person getting in there, so that's actually active, or maybe more, not sure. Now there's also a 1 out of 2, not sure if there's like 2 rounds of this, but yeah, it's starting in about 3 seconds, so let's see what's up. So something's gonna have to be done. So obviously we're gonna be moving forward. That's the only option we have right now. So let's do that. And we'll just speed up the video as this happens, so it's not gonna last for too long. So we're just about to reach the first stronghold here, and we're gonna be getting a random buff. And let me see if we can see what this buff looks like. So it's saying all armies to stronghold 1. Obviously we are already there. Now what? So there is enemies moving through the map. We have one guy moving down here. And we are waiting for the leader here who's leading Kaizen to tell us what to do next. So we're just staying here. We got some buff. I'm not really sure where I can find this buff. The battle will last for about 40 minutes max. I think that's what it says. But we are waiting for people to actually join us here, I'm assuming. And we can see that there is people coming our way. There's some enemy forces coming our way. And I'm assuming if they just keep coming that same way, they're just going to be getting sniped. But yeah, that number indicates the amount of troops that they are stationed within that stronghold. So yeah, let's see what happens here. Okay, so that one main force enemy is actually getting into the stronghold we are all into, and they're gonna be crushed basically. We're battling it out, so as you can see here, the animation is playing out, and let's see how many troops we do lose. So we had 151,775. We did lose quite a little bit of them, so you can see here on my troops, we can now click on that and see what happens. So your fleet isn't full because I obviously lost some of my army, and I got some wounded, so I can now select all and actually start recovering them. So that will take a little while. Obviously I could spend some money, or rather some gold, to get them sped up. I'm not sure if I can interact with my idle army, but here we are having another battle play out, and I got some more wounded. Some more of the main force are coming our way, so we're just gonna keep sniping these guys. It seems like we're just gonna let them come our way. I'm not sure where my buffs are, but we can see the battle report here. So what we lost? We lost 277,000 battle power. That's our whole alliance. We had a total of 2.6 million units, and we killed about 1.1 million enemy units. So if I check the details here, I can see what I particularly lost here. So I did lose, what was it? 6,000 units got wounded. So that's okay, that's all right. But yeah, obviously gotta recover those. So they keep coming and we keep defeating them. I keep losing and losing more units here. Up here, you can see that's the number of my current, I think, unit power, the amount of power that I have on my active units. Oh no, that's actually the battle points. That's actually adding up, I guess, for participating in the event. So as you can see here, that's actually not telling us anything. There we go, that's the battle points. I'm assuming that's just the contribution you had because of your army killing enemies and whatnot. So my troops are accumulating here, and if I want to speed this up, well, obviously I got to spend some of these items so I can recover my troops, and then I am assuming that they can like be sent back into the action. We're now moving to stronghold number 3, so that's what we're being told to do. We are doing exactly that, but as you can see, I lost a lot of my units. There is a buff I have here. I think that's the buff that's active. That's the little heart with a sign. Maybe that's like healing up my units or something. 20% extra, probably extra wounded or something, or I'm not really sure what that is. Maybe HP, straight up just more HP. But I do have a lot of wounded here, so I can click on recover them all, and I can then start to speed that process up by using some of these items, and they are now recovered. So the thing is, I do not see them on my numbers up here. I'm not really too sure where those are going. But in any case, let's just run this through and let's keep on moving. So as you can see, there was some enemies on this one particular stronghold. As the battle's taking place and people are joining in, the numbers are going to be, or the bars rather, are going to be starting to look a lot more favorable to us. But there was only one enemy unit stationed on that stronghold, so I'm assuming now we're going to be going something like to stronghold number 10. Let me see what the our captain is going to be saying about that. We're being told to go to stronghold number 4, so that is the one down here, so we just keep on moving. Alright, so things seem to be going pretty smooth. We are now very close to the enemy's main stronghold here, and we are fighting it off right outside the gates, and things are seemingly just going smoothly. I do keep losing troops, but I did find out how you can recover them. However, you need to go back to the base in order to restore your troops, and you're supposed to just go back as you would normally do, just manually running it back. But now we're going to be going all the way until the last base. Yeah, you can see here on the map, the enemies didn't really do too much because we wiped them out very early on. They did keep attacking us one by one, so we pretty much won that easily. And they did not move on the offense because obviously they did not have enough troops. We just kept on advancing all the way from below here, and now we are just fighting off the last battle. And it's pretty much going to be win easily. There you go, we did win that, and let's see what happens now. So that's 2 out of 2, so it actually seems that there is another map we have to fight through. This one seems to be a bit more complicated. There is a bunch of enemy troops stationed all around, but there doesn't seem to be that many of them. Actually, the numbers are pretty low. Okay, so we are already moving in to stronghold number 3. Let me adjust this and actually select this one and fill up some of that. Actually, I can, it's all right. I'll just set it up like that, and let me just go to number 3. Okay, so we are following the orders of what we are being told here. They want to be going to number 3 immediately. I did recover some of my troops, did not set up my army properly at all, but yeah, let's just keep going here. Alright, so we are moving towards stronghold number 5, where we're going to be getting another randomized buff, but the enemy is now also moving on the offense towards our main stronghold. So let's see if we can hold them back. We have some units here, some decently strong units defending, but if they do keep hammering that, we might be in trouble because all our offense is now moving towards their base. So we just got here, we did get some extra buffs. Let me see if we can find out what this buff looks like. If we click on troops, we still have 20% extra HP, I guess that's what it is. I'm not really sure where you can find out what the buff we just got is, but yeah, we have people that actually keep dying here. Kaisen died. Okay, well, that I'm not sure what that looks like, but okay, so there's a battle happening here on our main stronghold. That's the enemy attacking us and we defending against them. Hopefully we can actually fight them off. But let's see how this plays out. There is a lot of enemies, as you can see here. There's about 200,000 of them. I moved a bit too far, so that actually moved out of it. But as you can see, okay, we are fine. The main forces are being wiped out, so they keep hammering us. That is 2 more of the main forces, actually. That is 2 more sets of the main force, and we are actually fighting here as well on the offense side of things. Troops keep coming into the stronghold number 6, and we are fighting off the enemy. So far we just need to win this battle and keep on moving forward, and that's exactly what we did. There is 20 of us here. We're moving toward, assuming stronghold number 12. So everybody's pretty much moving out, even though there was no call for that. But in any case, we are doing so and moving towards the stronghold number 12. If our main army is holding back all the way here, which I think they are still fighting it off, yeah, they are. Hopefully, we do not lose this, because if we do lose this, we are actually done. So let's hope that this battle actually goes according to plan. But it does seem to be not doing so too much. There is a lot of enemies here. Let's see if we can actually win. This is deciding the whole thing. There is still a lot of units on the enemy here, but we do actually manage to wipe them out. So our main base is safe. Let's see what they can send. The enemy doesn't really have too much that is close enough to go on the attack. They could send some units all the way from here, but some people obviously are joining back there, so we are getting more and more defenses stacking up all the way back there on the main stronghold. And in any case, we are going to keep on attacking and moving towards the main base of the enemy. So once we do that, and once we actually reach there, the battles are going to be keep playing out. So I'll be seeing you a little bit forward once we are closer to the main stronghold and we actually win the whole event. So here we go, the main attack is happening on the enemy base. We got the order to all move forward, and obviously if we do win this battle, we will win the event at this point. We are 2 out of 2, and this number up here is showing what my rank is looking like. So I am 9th out of all that, so that's pretty good. But let's see, we seem to just have wiped out the entirety of the enemies. So yeah, we did win the event apparently. Let's see what that gives us. So there you go, congratulations, your alliance passed desert battle. Earning rich rewards, go collect them from your mail. So pretty good, pretty cool. We are now gonna go ahead and click on that and see what we got. So this is what we got. We got some alliance honor, some alliance points, we got some extension components, some blueprints, some materials for building, some speed ups, some tech chips so we can contribute to our alliance, and some resource crates. Pretty good for a low level battle. Now let me show you real quick what I meant by the levels of the Doom Arena. So if you go down here, you can see there is all the way until 20, and obviously the higher you go, the more stuff you get out of that. But yeah, there's also a ranking here for every single one of these different battles. You can see that this one was cleared by that other alliance, and this one was cleared by only 2 alliances, or rather 3 alliances in this in our nation. And well, some of these have not been cleared yet. I think the max that has been cleared might be 13. There you go, 13 has been cleared by the strongest alliance in our nation right now. So that's basically the Doom Arena. You can participate into it as a PvE event, sort of like the Elite Wars, and there is some rewards and some competitiveness attached to it in fighting with your alliance against the ranks of the enemy and the PvE content of this game. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, hope you found it useful. Drop any comments you might have and any questions you might have down below in the comment section. Please download the game from the link in my description and the comments if you are interested in checking it out. It's really worth it, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Bye bye, see ya!